I see your email.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I'll shut down all these windows because I like to be multitasking.
Yes, I see that. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 of them.
I get into my work here.
Yeah, it's amazing you get anything done. I used to always keep my research windows open though.
Yeah, let's see. Come on. Okay, install. Update that. I haven't opened Cat all day today. How's that for?
Oh, been one of them days, huh? And it's 4 o'clock there, or 5?
4, yeah. Doing bids today, though.
Oh. Well, you got to submit the bids.
That's right. Get to work. Okay, let me open this John. Try this open. Okay, this is kind of a presentation level question. So what we've got is they've got a existing like walking trail.
Okay.
The city's going to come in and make it a ski trail next to an asphalt bike path, walking path. So it has to be universal, conforming, ADA compliant, not ADA obviously, the Norwegian version of.
Yeah.
And then we have to make it wide enough for the snow plows to go through and all that kind of thing. So what I've got here when I do this presentation for them, or at least the information sheet for the neighbors, they have to warn the neighbors, you know, what we're doing, which is fairly common in the industry, right?
Right.
So what we have is the profile of the new path. As you can see, we got some cut and fill going on here. Not a lot, just a couple of mounds off the top of the weird-looking hill, and then flatten it out.
Yeah.
So what I did is I showed the neighbors, this is the existing wall. Here's a property line. Here's the new wall that we intend to put in. Here's the profile number, and then here's the existing wall, existing property line in the house.
Okay.
So what I did is their Noble Point has this little program or a list, or what we're going to call it. But anyway, you put in a line, and within a certain parameter, it throws in a wall here, because it figures if we're putting a ditch here, we're going to have a wall that retain that.
Okay.
Which is why there's a wall there. That's put that in. So what we want to do, because this is, I don't know if you can see it on the white. It's kind of hard to see on the white. Let me go back to the model spin.
Or you could change your layout to gray or something.
This way here. So this is our
existing ground.
Yeah, well, it's our existing from the basement, but it's not existing based on a survey.
Oh, okay.
So I've done a survey now, and I have a 3D model somewhere. I've got to figure out, this is what I'm trying to accomplish. I need to be able to fuse the existing ground with the surveyed existing ground. I turned off the light. Sorry. And then my new proposed trail. I need them all to be right here in a 3D, not 3D, but
in a section view.
they can see here's this ground, here's the existing trail, and here's the new trail. So they can see that there's not a lot of changes going on. It looks really radical when you look at the existing ground, but the existing ground is not for today, you know.
Yeah.
Is that a possibility, or am I dreaming?
Well, it depends on if NovaPoint allows you to edit your section views. In Civil 3D, you got your prospector out there somewhere?
Ta-da.
All right. Go down to section view.
Section view.
Go to prospector tab, not settings. Sorry.
Okay.
And
There aren't any.
Bummer.
And this is the thing we had before, remember, because
It doesn't create anything. Yeah. Open your alignments up.
Here?
Yeah. Nope. Bummer.
I mean, I guess, do I have to create it all again? Is that what we're saying?
Well, I don't know how NovaPoint works with it, but, you know, with Civil 3D, you could just, if you had the sections in there, you would just add that surface to the section views and it would generate it. Yeah, check your.
So basically, we're gonna have to create it from scratch now.
Yeah, there's nothing there, but
because these all have a height to them. Because this is that SOLTI file turned into a. So you have the elevation to it, 302.
yeah, but it's not a.
To make a surface out of this.
Yes. And you can also make a surface out of that generated surface that you're showing in the cross sections. If that's in another file.
Yeah, I should have the file structure here. We got this is called the T-cart, which is the base map.
Okay.
And then if I close that. I'm going to close this big one. No. So then this one has the geometry, which is my new road.
Alignment.
Yeah, my new alignment.
But it's not an alignment yet, right?
No, it's the NovaPoint's version of alignment, yeah.
Okay.
It has a profile and it has a illumination of all that stuff right here. I don't know if it does it outside of Civil 3D. I mean,
Yeah.
Civil 3D.
Okay.
So on memory.
It sounds like it. Well, what I would do is, is there any way NovaPoint allows you to add another surface to your section or your profile?
I don't know enough about it to know that.
Oh, okay.
My is all just so limited on it, and I'm trying to keep it that way because I
Don't want to get confused.
yeah, because like I say, the Office and Motion is a whole other program I'm using, so I don't want to try and get these secondary programs learned.
Yeah. Okay, well, what I would do is create your two surfaces, your two existing surfaces. The
Okay. Now should I XRF the other one in from the survey here now or no?
well, you don't have the surface in there yet, so
I don't have the survey one, no.
yeah. But you don't have any surfaces in there in that drawing yet. You've got the Nova.
Is concerned, no.
Yeah. So you would need to create those three surfaces.
Okay.
And, you know, create the data shortcuts for them so that you can go into an alignment drawing and your layout drawing per se, and then you would create your alignment and your corridor.
Okay, now this is fairly real world as far as I would get the T cart and I started creating a geom myself.
Yeah.
But would I create this surface for the existing contours here,
yes,
or would I do it back in the other one?
I would create each surface in the drawing where those contours are.
Okay. So
and then create the data shortcuts folder for that project.
Okay, so now I would just make one from here, right?
Yep.
And that would just be surfaces, create a surface. This would be cart, green log coaches base map.
And your description. And then your style. Yeah. And then your style.
I don't have one yet, so I want to edit this one.
Create new. I never mess with the standard.
Okay.
You know, and if you, well, yeah, just go ahead and create a new surface style. It's quicker. So information would be existendic, coulter, and then your contour intervals, and if it's going to be existing or proposed. So
okay, so this would be
1 and 5 meter existing, whatever.
1 to 5 meter, like that?
Yep. And then you go to your interior borders true, exterior borders true, datum faults, contours. What do you want the contours to look like? The contour tab.
Oh, contours, okay, yeah.
Contour ranges. That's for the 3D view, your color scheme and all that.
Okay.
We want to go down to contour intervals.
Okay.
And
oh, we're still in feet again. I got to change this all again.
Yeah. But base elevation 0. Minor interval will be 1. Major will be 5. Your contour depression. Display depression contours, that's up to you, yes or no.
Okay.
Tick mark interval, every 10 meters. That's how often it's going to be.
Along,
yeah, that's along the contour.
Okay.
And then the tick mark length is how far it protrudes perpendicular from the contour.
Oh, I don't have a distance, so I escape that. Keep it at 2, that's fine.
Okay. And then your contour smoothing. You want to smooth the contours to make it look like existing ground. So say true.
Yeah.
And then down there along at the bottom of the window, you see that drag bar?
Mm-hmm.
You can slide that to increase or decrease the smoothing. And once you get them in there, you can come back and adjust this.
Okay.
To make it look closer to what it really is. And you go to display, and we want major and minor contours turned on. And the line type, I don't know what.
Triangle on?
No, that's triangles just gives you the lines across it, and it makes it look hard to read.
Funny. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now the line type right now it's set to by block. Do you guys usually use dashed or hidden for existing and continuous for proposed?
What time do we use what?
In your contours, for existing contours, do you use a dashed or a hidden line?
Yeah.
Okay, so go down to major contour and change that line type to what the show line types in files, and then go find your dashed line type that you use.
It's hidden too.
Yeah, that's for the major contour, and then the minor contour.
Oh, the minor contour will be continuous.
Okay, so select continuous. All right, colors okay?
Sure.
All right. So say apply and OK and OK. And
I'm gonna go back and before I go too far, I gotta change this all to meters again. How do I do
yes.
that so every time I open this it does it?
Okay. Go ahead and click cancel here because we've got the style built.
Okay.
All right. Go to settings. Right click on the file name up at the top and edit drawing settings.
Okay.
Drawing units. Meters. And let's see what else. You can check the zone if you want so that your coordinates are correct.
Check the house real quick. Is Ron, vilket zon är vi i? Vilket zon är vi i? Den tänk på dator som nu. Är det det? Är det europeiska systemet? Så kan jag en dator. Kanske hur som nu. Min system.
Kan du inte bara ta på detta?
Where was zone again?
Where the no datum, no projection is.
Oh yeah, okay. Right.
And then go down to Norway.
And check for Norway.
And now you'll see the options for Norway.
Okay. I think it's 89. I think that's it.
UTM 34 North.
Yeah. Which one? It's ETR at 89.
Okay.
We're asking for it.
Probably the same thing. EUR, like Euroref 89.
Okay, we'll leave it here for now.
Okay. So go ahead and apply and OK. And now your coordinates. And what's that?
That's me every time about this drawing, right? But as far as Civil 3D is concerned, it's going to have to do it every time, or can I set it?
If you find your, go into open and save, and find the template file. Oh, click on the arrow to go to the left. Files.
Here?
Yep. And then drawing template. Template settings. The white one between the yellows. Down, down, down.
Oh, here.
Right there.
Here.
And drawing template file location. The top one. Okay. Nova point 1810.
Okay. Now I open that. Is that how I do or no?
Yeah. If you, well, if Nova Point's set up to, because you actually have two templates in there. If you scroll down just a little bit more, you'll see the default for Q new.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
the one I want, because that's a 3D.
Yeah.
Still a 3D metric.
Yeah, and that's the template that's used if you click that little white new icon right there. Yeah, that's Q new. If you go to File New, then it uses the Nova Point one.
Okay, so can I copy this and just put it in here?
You can, but then Nova Point may not work.
Okay.
You know, so.
Okay, I do care. Okay, but I'll move that later. I'll try it.
Yeah, but if you find that file and drag it into this, or
This file here.
no, the Civil 3D, that one.
That didn't work. I take this off of there, right? Go
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay. So there's your.
This one.
I thought it had Norway in there somewhere, or was that the other one?
I think it was the other one. I think this is it right here, isn't it? Civil 3D 2000.
Yeah, Norway. Yep.
So I just drag that into
Your drawing setting.
right
Nope.
here.
Down. Into your drawing window.
Oh, right here?
Yep. But you've got to close your option box first. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now go to your Explorer.
Yeah, just drag this in.
Yeah. Okay. Now if you take the other drawing and insert it into this one.
This one?
Yeah.
Or should I just copy and paste it?
Yeah, you can copy and paste.
I don't know what that is.
You'll never get that. That's the geo center of your drawing.
Okay.
That just tells you that you have this set up on a coordinate system.
Oh, okay.
So
Never seen it before. So I want to do
that's
clipboard.
yeah. Copy with base point 000. Enter. Switch to the template.
This one here.
And paste to original coordinates. Zoom extents.
Oh.
Now is that a block?
No, it's an individual.
Oh, okay. Okay, so now you can save this file as your project EG. Yeah. I'd probably name it with C3D on the end of it so that you know it's a Civil 3D version and not Nova Point.
So T cart.
There you go.
Is that confusing enough?
Yep. Okay. So now, right-click on the drawing name. We're going to check and make sure that the settings are right. Meters, but we need to change the datum. So down to Norway. And then, yeah, that's the one we chose last time, so apply.
So what's the word called? It's a datum, is that what it is?
Yeah, that's when surveyors do their surveys, they have a built-in curvature factor, because the Earth isn't flat.
Right.
And what these datums do is it incorporates that curvature automatically. And surveys based on different areas have got, like if you look at the U.S., you've got two different versions. There's a transverse Mercator, which is a kind of built on a long stretched out grid, and then, which is most of them, the states, and then you've got some that have got another one. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it's based on a tall, skinny state, like Illinois or Indiana. They would use the other one. But normal square and wide states use the transverse Mercator.
So I just did a quick search, and it looks like ERF 89, which is ERS S89 datum.
Yeah, that's the current
So that looks like
official datum of Norway. So that's the one you would want to use. ERF 89. Okay. So now we have everything in there. We can start building the surface.
Okay.
So isolate your contour layers, or select them. And where's your...
That should be all of them. Looks like it.
Okay, it doesn't have the major on a different layer than the minor, huh?
No.
Okay. All right. Now go over to the Prospector tab.
Okay.
Right-click on Surfaces. Create. And go through. See, this is set up on the Norway DWT, so everything's already preset in it.
Yeah, so this is terrain 10. Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah. And
Terrain
then
is terrain. So.
your name would be Terrain Existend. Am I saying that right?
Existenda? Mm-hmm.
Existenda, okay. And description would be Existenda. And then
this is style is contour lines and borders is what they've got.
okay, so you can check that style to see if it's what you want. So
Go here and edit.
yeah.
This shows us the border, major, minors. These are the colors.
The layers and the
Layers
colors.
for each one. Oh, that looks good.
But your line type is continuous for all three.
And that's probably the standard for.
Oh, okay.
I think I said this thing hidden because that's my system.
Okay. So go ahead and click OK. And OK. And OK. Now open that, open the definition, and right-click on contours, add. From SOSI.
Oh, yeah.
And the weeding and supplementing should be good for now.
Okay.
Say OK. And I noticed, nope, zoom back into that one area along the road up there. Up.
Right here?
No, the road that goes across. Right there. Notice that one contour that's not blue?
This one here?
Yeah. It
Yeah,
looks
I
like...
think that's a major contour.
Okay, so it didn't pick up all those layers. Unless... Yeah, it did. Just that color in the style is white.
Okay, yeah.
So select the polyline.
This one?
Yeah. And you want the polyline. And freeze that layer.
Freeze it?
Yeah, go up to the top. Little snowflake icon.
Freeze the major contours?
From SOSI. Yeah. So go ahead and freeze that and make sure that you still have a contour line there.
Okay, just freeze this right here like this? Just freeze
Yeah.
that?
Yep.
It won't let me freeze it.
It's probably your current layer. Which it is. Okay.
Okay, now I can do it.
Alright.
Okay, controls it.
Alright. So now we won't have the problem of, is that a polyline or a contour?
Okay, so this did have the major contours in there then?
Yeah, it did. They were all on the same layer, so... But the style uses...
Separated apart.
Yeah. Because the style is set up for, you know... Let's go look at the... Go ahead and select the surface, the contour. Right-click. Surface properties. And surface style down at the bottom. Edit. Edit current selection. Contours tab.
Okay.
Contour intervals. Yep, 1 and 5. Okay.
Okay, so basically we already have, this is what I was wondering about before, all these style profiles, we already have them.
Yeah.
This is in Swedish here, but you know, other than that. Swedish.
No, well.
So I think we got this from that class, the guy was Icelandic and the class was, the book is in Swedish and we were learning the Norwegian version, he was teaching in English.
That would be interesting.
And they wonder why I wanted to do another class.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and click OK. I just wanted to make sure that our contours were, you know, well, being picked up at the right interval.
Okay.
So.
Get some okay here?
Yep. All right. So we have our existing ground surface from survey or SOSI, whichever. Now we need to...
Survey, SOSI is that on file, you know, the public record file. So.
Oh, okay, like a GIS.
Yes, it may or may not be the existing surface, and that's why we went and did a survey, and it was different. So.
Yeah. Okay, so now you would do a new drawing, save this one.
Save that. We already got a name on it, so it's good. Okay.
All right, and do the Q new. Yep. I didn't do it.
There we go.
There we go. And just to check, to make sure it used the right one, go to your settings. No, the settings tab.
Oh yeah, here. And here.
And then right click, edit drawing settings, meters, change your datum projection. And you can actually go into the DWT that you're using and set this so that you don't have to do it every time.
Okay. Yeah, so I think what happens is they're teach the class with this, and so they do it in Sweden, they do it in Denmark, they do it in Norway.
Yeah, so they just left it as no datum. Okay, now you would insert your actual survey into this drawing.
Okay, and I would insert like cut and paste like we did before, or I just extract it?
Cut and paste.
Okay. I gotta find out where I put that.
Well, you could do an insert as well. Just type I for insert.
Okay. This is survey data. No, where did I put it? Should have it before you called. Let me.
See if you can drag and drop that in.
Just drag it in here?
Yeah. Nope, that zoom extents. Nope, that didn't work. Well, it brought.
I can open it though.
Okay. I just open. Read only, yes. Okay. And zoom extents. Select all. Right click.
Right click. Okay, here it is.
Clipboard
Copy.
with base point 0, 0, 0. And
here,
yeah.
right, drawing number 4.
And right click, clipboard, paste to original, and zoom extents. Oh.
Hello.
There we go. Okay, and save as whatever you're going to call this survey file. Save. Okay, now create the surface again. But this time we're going to be creating it from 10 lines.
Okay, there's nothing here, huh?
Go to Prospector. What's that?
Because if I do this and this, I get something, right?
Yeah, it's a 10.
Oh, that's not right. Two different worlds here.
Yeah, you've got the points down at 0, and then the 10 at elevation.
Actual elevation, okay. Okay, so I want to do a surface.
In Prospector,
No.
nope, Prospector tab.
Yeah. Okay, here.
Surface, create.
Surface from tin or just create surface first?
Well, it's a tin surface, so that's okay.
I mean, should I do this or this?
Create surface from tin. See if it accepts it.
Okay.
Oh, that's an external file, so nope.
No.
Drawing objects, so. Surface layer C topo.
Now this is Civil 3Ds.
Yeah, that's American.
Oh wait, maybe look here. Here's the terrain model, and here's the surface model, and here's the walls, and here's the manholes, and here's the survey for the property line corners.
Okay.
He must just did it in clean Civil 3D when he did this.
Okay, so terrain model.
So we want to put it here?
Yeah, that works. And okay. Surface name. Give it a name. And this will be, you know, the actual survey, so.
Okay, so survey of the. No, we'll do this.
And then description would be survey of.
Ganglayan. And this would be survey. I like the idea of labeling things because I will get lost if I don't.
Yeah. And then your contours would be 1 and 5. Background. Background is always existent.
Oh, okay.
Design is your proposed. So, and okay. Open up that surface. Definition and drawing objects, because these aren't contours.
So right click.
Add, yep. And point, it'll be lines probably. From tin or from survey. Okay. And then select all of them. No, just window.
It won't pick the points.
No, because you told it lines only.
Okay.
And didn't find any. Okay. So what is that? Is that a polypace?
Let me do this again. This way and.
Or yeah, they may be faces, or they may be blocks, or polypace. I'm not sure.
So if we click on them, does it tell us? It tells us that the 3D face.
Okay, so that's what we want. All right.
Okay, so right click add
3D face.
GIN.
Okay, and then
There it goes.
there we go. All right, enter.
Okay.
Now you've got your existing survey contours in there.
Okay.
And you know, notice up in that one area, or like down at the bottom, you've got that green boundary that isn't where the survey is. You know, the survey boundary is actually along the edge of that 3D face.
Right.
Yeah. So what we would do is,
Trim this.
no, you actually have to edit the tin itself. So right click on the surface. I'll select it and then right click. And surface properties. And go to the style. And choose contours and triangles for right now. And OK. Alright. So now we can edit that surface a little bit. So what we're going to do is up in the ribbon surfaces.
Okay. Okay. Here.
Edit surface. And delete line.
Okay.
Yep. Start picking those lines on the outside.
These here.
Yep. That one. And that one. And then the next one down.
Here too.
Yeah.
All the way back to here. So
Yep.
that one too.
And that one.
And that would be it, right? It won't
Yep.
need to keep that one. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's asking me which one. Which one of these do I do?
The top one.
Top one. Okay.
Okay, enter. Alright, got that one. Now go up to the top, because there was another spot up there. Yeah,
Top one.
enter. And that's how you trim that down. Enter. Oh, that's a contour.
Okay.
Yeah, that area right there.
So this one, that's the top one. And then that's the contour right there, right?
Yeah.
So I don't want to hit that. I can't hit that.
No, you want the lines.
That one I can.
Yep. And then that one. And that one. Okay. And you just go through and, like that. It looks like you got a wide spot up there. You can fine-tune the surface by just trimming out the lines that you need.
Okay. Be like right in here. Well, we need this one, right? Because it's got.
Yeah, that's your limits, but that's a point out there.
Yeah, these are the wall. There's a wall there.
Yeah.
But does it have a height on it? Does it have an elevation?
It doesn't look like it. It's a point, but there's. Yes.
They don't have it show up there. Is that? They should have an elevation, right? Because it's position on X or Z. I mean.
Z. Apply. Okay. Now select it. See if you get a Z value. Yep.
Yeah, 293.
Okay.
Okay. I want to put those at the top. Yeah, those are the top of the wall, it looks like.
So
Yeah, top of the wall.
what you would do is draw a feature line point to point for your top of wall.
Okay, and I could have only pick the wall, right?
Yeah, if you set it point to point, it's only going to pick points, but you want to make sure your OSNAP is set to node.
Node. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are property lines. And then we should have a coon right here. No, where's my coon? Coon is right here. It's one right in the middle of the path, I know, but I'm going to change it out, but I know there's somewhere in here. Well, it didn't work. Okay, so now I put this in the other one somehow, right?
You create a data shortcut.
Oh yeah. Now, just so I get my head around the philosophy here, am I doing all these data shortcuts like I would an XREF? I go to my base, my main drawing, and then XREF everything into it?
Yes.
Okay, so I should be going to a blank drawing now and data shortcut my base
Well,
map, and then data shortcut my existing, and then put in my new in that folder, right?
yes.
Okay.
But you've got to create the data shortcuts folder first
Okay.
for this project.
Where I do that?
In your prospector window,
I mean,
scroll down.
It doesn't matter where or when I do that, right?
Well, see, like right now, your data shortcuts is looking at the LARC project that we were working with.
Working on. Right.
So you would, it's got your, there'd be a right click. Yeah, that's the EG from our training.
Hmm.
So we would create data shortcuts project folder. Oh, save it.
Create data shortcut project folder. Okay.
All right.
Data shortcut. Okay.
All right. And then right click, new data shortcuts project folder.
Okay.
And this is where you would, oh, we got to cancel that. We got to change our project, our working folder first. Right click, set working folder to where you have this project at.
Okay. It's going to be under, oh shoot.
Network.
Shortcut there.
Hmm.
It's a shortcut on my desktop. I want to go there. My computer. It's under H. Project 2012. Wait, is that? Can I just go to the base map here, or am I going to go?
Yeah, just the base folder, or is that the whole project there, or?
That's the whole project, yeah.
Okay.
Because right here is where we keep our drawings, but here's the main folder.
Okay, I'd probably put it inside model fill.
Okay. That's where I have the architect plans, my plans, landscape
Yeah.
plans.
So, okay. And now right click, new data shortcuts project folder. And that's where you give it the DS.
Okay.
Data shortcuts.
Okay.
And okay. So now you have a surface, so right click on data shortcuts.
Here?
No, on the,
No.
right there on that. Create data shortcuts.
Okay.
And your surface. Okay.
Okay. So,
Now you can save and close this drawing.
okay. And then I close it here.
Because you're pretty much done with it. Close that one because
Don't need that one.
you can't save that one anyway because it's read-only.
Hmm. Okay.
And now, okay, so right-click, create data shortcuts because it's already got the project in there.
Create data shortcut.
And your train, yep. Okay. And then you can save and close this.
Close. Okay. So now I want to go to a Q new.
Yep. You can go ahead and close this file too.
Close which one?
The one that was open, but that's all right.
That one we don't need.
Okay.
And then this one we don't need, cart grid log.
Yeah. Close that one.
And then here's the one with my,
Alignment and corridor and everything in there.
right.
Okay. So
Now this,
everything else is XREF'd in here, isn't it?
yeah, this is extract in there.
All right. The only thing we really need out of this drawing is that alignment.
Okay. The center line?
Yeah.
Okay. I can just grab that right there.
Yeah. And what is
that
it?
gonna read it like your Civil 3D alignment, or is it going to say something else?
That's probably going to,
49 elements.
yeah, that's probably going to come across as a block.
Okay.
But, you know, right click, copy with base point 000. And then go into your blank drawing, save it as whatever you want to call it.
Well, first,
Yeah.
save as. This is Geom 101.
Civil 3D. Okay. And now paste to original coordinates. Zoom extents. And what did that come across as?
A 2D polyline.
Good. That's exactly what we want. You can get rid of the ticks and all that.
Now, this is the style we can create, right? Which I'm assuming it probably have it in our folder, our template we got from the other class, right? It probably has this style in there because it's a fairly...
Or something real similar to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So now come over to our data shortcuts and right click on surfaces and bring both of those surfaces in. You probably got to right click on each one. Create reference.
Create reference, okay.
And it's going to ask you for the style and all that. This is 2 and 10 background. Probably want to change that to 1 and 5 background. Okay. Okay.
See topos all right, probably.
Yeah, you can change it to the
Now, where did all the Norwegian ones go?
I don't know. Layer source. Try the, go back to the layer source. Which one did we do? Relopa skis?
Yeah.
Is that-
Mm-hmm.
Is that,
Is that the one we dragged in the template to? Is that what we did?
I think so. It looks like it's got the Norwegian.
Right here.
That looks like it's got all your normal layers in it.
Yeah, this is from an old drawing. So we have to go and find that template drawing, correct?
Yeah, the DWT.
Not importing all those layers when I open up a new drawing then.
Oh, that's because we got Civil 3D. You didn't restart it, so it's using the existing profile.
So should we save this and close it and open again? Is it too late?
See if you can find that DWT and just drag it in. You still got it open, that folder open in one of your folders?
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
Right there. All right. Drag that in there.
I'm going to put another screen so you know what I'm doing. So I'm just drag it here. Boom.
Okay.
Now I can do that with the other one too, right?
Yeah.
With this one? Might
And
as
just-
well, right?
Yep.
That we know we're on the same page. And then we'll do one more file. Okay, so it's still opening up.
Oh, yeah, it's opening the drawings. It's not bringing them in. Oh. I thought for sure that we had that set for the Q new. Yeah, it didn't bring any of them in. One of those drawings
I can
that
do it this way, right? I can do it this way, can I? If I go here, go here. Correct?
Yep. Design Center and go find that DWT. Or yeah.
Is it in here, right?
Yep. Layers. And actually, if you click on drawing 8.
Yeah, that's all of them there.
Yeah. Click on drawing 8, the name, and just grab the layers and drag it into the drawing. Nope, in the right window. The right side. That
Grab
one.
the whole thing like this?
Yep, and drag it in, drag and drop.
Oops, right click or left click?
No, just click and drag.
No, I won't do that. You have to
Select all.
and then
now.
delete the ones that aren't
Yeah.
there. Okay. So then I can have to open another drawing. Let's see. So here.
Yep, switch to the other drawing, drag those in. Switch to the third drawing. Taxing your system a little bit.
Going too fast, Mark, boy.
Yeah. Okay, while you bring the layers in and then save each one of those drawings, I'm going to grab a cup of coffee.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Oh, crap. I probably crashed it. Oh, I did.
I'm only laughing because it's exactly that.
Oh, I did. I hope I saved all of it before we did it. Oh, you. Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, it just barely came in frozen.
Okay. Save, 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 save. Save early and save often.
Okay, so now I have this one, which we don't need anymore. Oh, no.
Right, you can close that one.
Oh, 'cause we took the line from that one, right? From this
Yep.
one? We don't need that one. And then this one,
We got the line, so that's all we need. Now this one, we bring in our surfaces.
we don't need that.
No, drawing 8, 7, 6.
Don't need 8 drawings open. It's hard enough with this down.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So now you can close that for now. Promote your surface or create the reference. We don't want to promote it because what that does is that actually inserts a copy of the surface into your drawing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not. So if you go back to your original drawing and edit that drawing, your surface doesn't update in this one.
Oh, yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah. Well, where'd they go? If you know the first letter, you can type it and it'll jump down there.
Yeah, and I can't remember what we're calling this, the first surface we got on the roads. It's we put on its own layer, didn't we? Or did we?
Yeah, terrain something. Terrain 10 is 1.
Don't know. How do we go back to find out what that was?
Open that drawing up.
This drawing here?
No, the drawing that you did the surface in. You can XREF those in if you want to make it easier to find the layers. So.
Okay. No, I just lost my extra.
XR?
Oh, it is right there.
Oh.
It jumped over there. Cancel. Holy cow. Okay, so I want to XREF desktop. All day.
No, what?
Okay, here's the.
Okay. So go ahead and bring.
Where'd it go?
That's the survey data.
Yeah.
And 0, yeah.
Okay, that's the right spot. And
Yeah.
then you want to do this one, and that was called.
What happened to the Civil 3D drawings that we created?
That's what I was wondering. Yeah, they would be in here.
That's where I thought we saved them. Or did you save them on your desktop?
No, I saved them in there.
Huh.
Pretty sure. Shouldn't the data shortcut point to those?
Yeah, it should. It should tell you.
That's the right one there, and then terrain.
Oh. Did that file have a control character name in the name?
Such as?
An ampersand, a comma?
No.
See, that's not even showing up in there, in that list.
So is it gone? We got to go back and do it again, or what?
No. In your data shortcut, project 12, 1205, 900, NYBU, 5.2, under log material.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even see that folder. Oh, there it is.
Also go to the right place.
Yeah.
Current log material.
And there's our Civil 3D files.
Okay. So
The cart and the geometry.
Can I do them both at the same time?
Yeah.
Control.
And okay. And now you go to your XREF manager and get rid of that erroneous survey file that you brought in. Nope, they were both there. Okay.
Okay. So the cart is the base map, and this is the survey data. Right? We only made two models, or two services.
Yep.
Okay. Now we're trying to do the third.
Yeah. And first thing we're going to do is create an alignment.
Okay.
Well, make sure both those surfaces are referenced in.
Make sure they're what?
Referenced in. So in your tool space.
Oh yeah, here.
Yeah.
Create reference.
And
oh, that's what we were doing. We were trying to change the
layer.
the layer, and we get sidetracked. Okay, so this is this road. This is the existing pathway.
So that would be what? Terrain called Holdman? Is that the one we?
Oh wait, we're gonna look and see where they were, right? So we need to go to the extra, open up the survey data, right?
Yeah. And then just click on it. And layer is terrain model Lilyhammer.
Oh, is that where it was? Where's that at? Is that, I missed it?
Yeah, and when you pick it, it's in your properties.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we go close it.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Hey Chuck, I'll call you back. I'm right in the middle of a training session, so I'll call you afterwards. Write down what you want to ask me first. Okay, talk to you in a bit. Bye. Okay, terrain 10.
I was checking this one here too, so okay,
yeah.
So we know what those two are.
All right.
So close that, and then we want to go to our
surface.
Open this one. Just right click, create reference. Click on this one. That one goes on to Lilyhammer.
And if it's not in the list, change the layer source? Oh, that's the only one there is. Okay. Well, that's okay. We can.
We didn't create that already. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Look on diagram.
Okay.
Modifier.
If you
back here and do terrain. There's terrain 10.
yeah,
That's the wrong one.
scroll up a little bit and see if terrain is in there. Just plain terrain. Oh, you got terrain 3D.
The terrain 3D. And then we'll have
Suffix dash whatever.
yeah, dash existing.
Yeah. Okay. And your style. 1 and 5 background. Okay. And okay. And now you've got that surface in there. And then this one, create reference. And you,
And then terrain 10.
actually, I think it's the other way around, but
Existing terrain.
oh, okay. All right, and suffix
Just to be safe, right?
dash ESK, yeah, EKS. 1 and 5 back. All right. Okay. So now we have our surfaces in there, and there is a bit of a difference. Okay.
Kind of like right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, that's quite a bit different.
All right. So save your file.
This is a Geom 3D save. Okay. So this is my working changes I want to make.
Yes. This will be your corridor layout drawing. So first thing we're going to do is go to alignment
Okay.
from objects
Okay.
and pick towards the end that you want 0, 0 to start at. So yeah, down there. All right, enter. And
Accept existing. Enter to accept alignment, direction, or reverse.
yeah, go ahead and try and zoom out with the wheel. See if you can see where that. Nope. Okay. Press enter to accept it.
Okay.
All right. The site, our alignment name. Name it what you want. Ski path or whatever. And it will be a center line.
Center line, okay.
Description, you know,
Okay. Suggest or proposed.
and the site doesn't really matter because we don't have a site defined.
Okay.
So none. The alignment style will be proposed, and check the settings for the style, proposed style.
Here.
Yeah. It's using American layers.
That's because we didn't restart. So if I come back in, I can change the style once it rolls up the new style, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll accept that for now.
Okay.
The alignment label set. What have you got in there? Major, minor, and geometry points. How do you usually label it?
Label them. They usually label the stations at every 10 meters.
Okay. And the circles were PCs and PTs, or were those 10-meter circles?
Those are where they meet. That's the point of 10 meters. So there's a hash between each circle is 10 meters. They label every 10 meters. There's a meter mark in between.
So let's see. We don't need super elevation. Yeah, just major, minor, and geometry points for now. And we can add curves between tangents? No, because this is already laid out.
Okay.
Erase existing entities? No.
No, because those disappear sometimes, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, the alignments don't, but it's always good to have your base in there, so because you're going to be, you can actually do drag edits on this.
Okay.
So, it's good to have the base design in there. Your design criteria, if you have.
This is where they would have. This is where they have the nodal point that goes and have a whole list of all the design criteria for each different level of road in Norway.
Yeah.
It looks like it's referencing a file somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So if I find that file in nodal point, I can just reference that file and we'll have me a list here, right?
Right.
Okay, good. I'll do that later, but now I know where it is.
Yeah, you just check the box, use criteria-based design, and then now you can go in and find it.
Okay, cool.
All right. Click OK.
Cool.
And we've got all kinds of, yeah, it labeled your beginning point, your PC, PT,
The beginning point
point of curvature, point of tangency,
right.
curvature, tangency, and all that. So any of those.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50. See, they would label 50 here. I go 10, 20.
Okay.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and you have a 50 here, and then you have. Otherwise, it looks the same. This would all be gone, but.
Yeah. Okay. So select the labels. Right click and edit alignment labels. And here is where we can, major stations, increment, change 20 meters to 50.
Okay.
And then,
10.
Yeah, geometry points if you don't want them shown. Parallel with tick.
Isn't it perpendicular with tick?
Yeah, it should be. Right now it's parallel to the alignment.
Perpendicular with tick.
Say OK. And go ahead and click Apply. And you'll see the change.
Okay, getting closer. We don't need the geometry point. Turn those off.
Okay.
For now. Doesn't do it.
Well, geometry points, select it.
Okay.
And then click the red X.
Delete. Okay.
And apply.
Okay. Yeah, that looks like we used to see. Okay.
All right. Now your label style is 0 plus 0, 0, 0. So where it says perpendicular with tick and that little tag right there. Yeah, you can get it there. You can edit that.
Oh, just edit here.
Yeah. Edit current selection and true road layout. Station value, the contents.
Okay.
Right there, station value, hit that dot. And station, its meter, format, precision, station format.
Okay.
Click on that, and what does it give you? Oh, just that. Okay, scroll down. I know there's a, there it is. Station character position. Click on that. And it looked like it was 1 plus 0.
It was 1 plus 0, 0.
Oh, 1 plus 0, 0? Okay.
Now it's plus 0.
All right. Now in the black window, double click on that text.
Okay.
And now come back over to your station character position and change that to what it's supposed to be. And then click the arrow to push the changes over.
Okay. And then how do we remove the leading 0? We don't want the 0 plus 05.
Okay, so drop leading zeros right. Drop decimal for whole.
It's going to be here.
Yeah.
Because it's going 1 plus, that's going to be 0 plus 50. And then when you get to 100, it'll be 100 plus 50, right?
Probably 0 plus 150. Because that's 50 meters.
Is this one right here, is this labeling the first station?
Yes.
So it's station, this is station 0 plus 0, this is station 0 plus 50 meters.
Yeah.
So we don't want the number here, correct?
Okay, so station format, index format, precision, round, normal. Okay, now scroll down.
No,
Drop.
that's close enough. I mean, I can play with this later.
Okay. Well, wait. Did you push the changes over?
I did.
Okay. So apply and see what happens. That's closer.
Mm-hmm. But I can, and I'm sure that when I load that other one in there, it'll probably have it in there already. You know.
Yeah, it may. Okay.
All right. So now I see that add my mix of the surface now, right?
Yep. So now we'll create our profile.
Okay.
So profile, create surface profile. And the alignment, the only one you have.
Okay.
And what surface you want to show, select both of them. And it's one at a time. So click one and then the add button. And then the other one and the add button.
Okay.
And do you want to go right to left, left to right?
Meaning, when I'm looking profile-wise, I want to go left to right, right? Like I'm reading a book.
Yes. Okay, so click Draw in Profile View. And here's where we set up the profile view itself. So,
Okay.
alignment, NIST.
Mm-hmm.
Profile view name will have the alignment name. You don't really need the next counter, so you can delete that. Everything within the carrots. Yeah. Nope. you want the alignment. Yeah, there you go. Profile view style. You know, you can use that one, or
This I can just play with, right? Just so that
yeah.
you know, like one that makes it look like I want it to look.
And then click next. Yeah, that's what it'll look like.
Oh, that's fine for now. Okay.
Okay, click OK. Next. Station range, automatic. Next.
Okay.
Profile view height. Automatic.
Yeah.
So next. Display options. Clip grid. You don't want to clip any of the grids. So it won't let you.
You one or the other.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
Which is the best thing? You want to clip the grid on the
Well, it's the split is if your profile grid has a lot of relief at the say it's 10:1, it will automatically break it so that the profile will stay at in a view that will match the window, your viewport. So, okay, we don't want any labels, starting in, minimum, maximum, that's good. Next,
okay. Your
data bands. And this is all your information that's across the bottom.
Okay. Now, again, I think this is going to be my template because they're basing it off of the State Department of Transportation here. So,
okay.
I'll just go whatever defaults here for now.
Yeah. And next. And if you want to include hatch, you can do it for the cut and fill, you know, which makes it nice for your presentation.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is my gong vine is my existing surface right now. My
yeah.
profile, my survey profile, right?
Right.
That's my upper boundary for a cut, and my fill is the same thing for a fill. Correct?
Yeah. And then once we get our finished profile in there, then we'll, yeah.
Okay. Right. Delete it or leave it in here now?
That one you can leave it. You can delete. Because we're only going to use the actual survey surface. Right? Because this is the profile along the alignment, not the sections.
Okay.
All right. Now click Create Profile View. Continue. Because we don't have that. Now zoom out so we can pick a spot to draw that profile.
Okay. There it is.
And there you go. Okay.
So that's the difference between the base map from the centuries ago and what is survey now.
Right.
Because this is the survey.
Okay. What I would probably do is change that to a different layer so it's a different color. Yeah.
Make that one, and make this one gray because that's the existing surface. We're just going to make it kind of disappear.
Well, it's in the style.
Oh, oops. I don't want to do it here then.
So you would, yeah, there you go. All right. So pick one of them, right click, edit profile style, display, and change color red to, which one is this, existing or associate? If you move the color box down a little bit, it'll have the name up there. Where'd you go? Still there?
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, you there?
Yeah, I wondered what happened. Okay, drag the color box down a little bit.
Got it down towards the...
Yeah, so you can see there, existing ground profile. I was just trying to see the name of the profile style that you're...
Okay, so we want to just change the line to like a dirt for
Yeah.
brown.
And yeah, probably should change them all because this is 15, and 15, and apply, and watch them both change. That's what I thought. Okay, so click OK. Now go over to your tool space,
Okay.
settings, and profile styles, existing ground, right click, copy, and information. Where it says copy there, change that to SOCI. So you know that this is for the SOCI files.
Okay.
Then go to display and change the colors 15 to something else so that you know that this one is for the SOCI file and the other one is from the actual survey.
Okay, so we'll just call this one.
30, okay.
Just double it. Okay.
Apply. Okay. Now, pick the profile that's from the SOCI. Right click. Profile properties. And existing ground profile. SOCI. Apply. And OK. And there you go. So now we need to bring our finished ground profile, our design profile in.
Yes.
So you would go to that drawing that had the profile in it that you created with Nova Point or whatever.
Okay. It would be under there.
And we'll let your system catch up.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, zoom out to that profile.
This one here.
Yep. And
That's in an extra. Oh.
oh, okay, we want to open that extra.
But this excerpt is not our new SIL one, it's the old one. Is that right?
Yeah, that's fine because we're going to copy that profile.
This right here.
Yep. Right click, copy with base point. And our base point is going to be the existing ground where we're tying in. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Now you can close that drawing. Close that one. And then pan over to the profile and right click, clipboard, paste, and pick the endpoint of the dark red line.
The dark one is the survey point.
Oh, the endpoint of the SOCI line, I'm sorry, because that's what you used for that profile, right? Was it SOCI?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, so that's...
I think, I can't remember now.
Right there.
Right there?
Yep. Okay. So now, yeah, that looks pretty close. Whoa.
Looks way off.
Ah,
Maybe a scale problem.
yeah. So click the profile view, the grid. No, the grid itself.
Okay.
And right click, profile view properties. And let's see, we want elevations. No, that's right. Go back to the information tab. And object style, edit profile view. Yeah, edit. And the grid tab. That's that. Graph. There's our scale. And it looks like 1 to what?
1 to 100.
1 to 100.
4 to 5.
So maybe 1 to 50.
Well, this is 5 times the exaggeration.
Oh, okay. So change the vertical exaggeration to 5. Apply. Okay. Apply. Okay. And now we can move our profile down. Endpoint to endpoint. And now we're closer. Okay.
Much better.
We're still not tying in perfectly at that far end, but
No, see, but this is the survey one, isn't it?
oh, okay. Yeah, that's the survey. So, but we tied into the SOCI at the other end.
Well, yeah, because I think that's the only data I had.
Oh, okay.
So we can move this down and we'll probably be okay. But
Yep. Just drag it down.
they put it there, because that's where I know what it is now in real world right now.
And then go to the other end and just do a grip edit. And,
That.
yep. Okay. So now we've got our proposed finished ground in there, but it's not a vertical profile yet.
Correct.
So we go to Profile in the menu, the ribbon.
Here?
Yeah. And create surface profile.
Okay.
Alignment stuff. Oh, no, sorry, cancel. Profile creation tools. And it's asking you the profile to create. So pick the grid.
Click the grid.
Yeah. Alignment is the right alignment. The profile name, the type, will be, your finished ground. So and the profile style is design.
Is this the center line we're looking at, or no?
Yeah, that's center line.
Okay. And this?
Design is right.
Okay.
And label set, you can, complete label set. That will give you everything you need to know about this.
Okay.
And click OK. And then, did it pick it? Oh, there it is. Up at the top, your toolbar. So,
okay.
And we want that first drop down. Click on the arrow, the little triangle. That one.
It's not like pick anything. Did you pick something first?
No. Okay. Go back to profile. Profile creation tools. Pick the grid. And, it knows it's that alignment. And just CL for now.
Right here?
Yeah.
Or here? Right here.
Right there.
Okay.
And complete that. Say OK. And now, why is it not letting you? Maybe you need to restart Civil 3D.
Okay.
Save everything, close it, and restart it.
And this is the Civil 3D geom. Okay, so I know which right one. Okay. Ooh, I need to change this
Yeah.
to.
And it should be in
Roaming
Autodesk, Civil 3D 2011, ENU, support. Nope. No, that's not there either.
Well, it's right here. It's in your app data local Autodesk.
Okay, so
So I want to go.
app data local. It went to roaming by default. So Autodesk,
to local Autodesk.
Civil 3D 2011, ENU, template. There we go.
Open. Yes.
I don't know what that's saying. Something about Nova Point.
Yep, a mistake.
Nova Point doesn't like it.
Doesn't like the environment, so.
Okay.
Now open it. Or this one. Okay.
Okay, profile. Creation tools. Pick the grid. The name. The design. Okay.
Okay.
There we go. Now we got it. So in that drop down, no, not that one. Go over to where the line is.
Right here, this one?
That drop down. There should be one in there, drawing objects.
Drawing objects.
Nope.
Select. Here's PVI based.
There it is. Convert. Okay.
Where AutoCAD line just
Yeah. So
put
pick
that,
that,
and then I click on here.
the red line, towards the end that you wanted to start at. There you go.
Oops, I think I might have already done that.
Press enter.
Okay.
It didn't pick it.
Okay, let's try it again. This.
Yep.
Pick my line.
Enter.
Enter. Nothing happened.
Okay, that's a polyline.
Yeah, but shouldn't that convert polylines?
Line and spline.
So to convert this back to lines first,
Yeah, explode that.
load it, and then do this, and then collect them, select them
Yep.
all, or just
One at a time. Start at that one, and then the next one, and then the next one.
kind of a pain.
Yeah, usually,
Well, it says profile when I pick here. Does that mean there's a profile underneath it or something that we didn't notice?
maybe. It may have convert. Yep. Okay, there's our labels. Okay,
So we're missing something. We're missing these somehow.
yeah, the arcs.
We
So,
needed to convert. It converted them just right underneath. We didn't notice.
yeah, it converted the lines, but it didn't convert the arcs. Do you use spirals when you design roads out there?
Spirals. Does that don't call me a question and answer your question?
It's it's like a spiral's like three curves that make up one.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, we can do it with just. Now we've got our main lines in here. Go ahead and add that. Well, let's see. Go back to profile creation. Pick the grid. And
Shouldn't I just be able to pick the one I was on?
yeah, just cancel that.
Try to pick this one.
That one.
Pick the
Profile.
Enter.
Oh, it's asking. Oh, cancel. Go over to where the labels are.
Okay.
Pick that profile. Not the label, the profile itself.
So I click here.
Yeah. Select the profile. Now right click and edit profile geometry.
Because I want to add these down here, right?
Plus we're going to add the
Curve.
vertical curves in there, so.
Now I got that in there. Arc. These are all arcs. This one, no, you do this one too. This one, there. Right?
Okay. Yep. So now we just need to add in our arcs.
Okay.
And you can draw them in using the arc.
Here.
And more free vertical curves. That's fixed. You want free. Down. Those are,
Here. More free vertical curves?
yeah. But that's PVI based, and we don't have our PVIs of those lines. So go back up to fixed vertical curves. 2 points. Grade at start point. No, fixed vertical curve entity end through point. That one. Okay, now go to the other end of the,
Right here.
pick your line. You want the line. Nope. A little more.
It has to be right
The,
there.
yeah, profile. And then pick a point on that curve.
On the curve somewhere, like right here.
Well, it's asking specify the end point, so pick the center of the circle. There.
There. And then the end point, which would be right here.
Yep. Entity to attach to, pick the next line. Profile. Okay.
We
And then move on down the line. Do the same thing for that curve.
profile.
I didn't find it.
Pick the profile.
Then the command.
And then hit this.
Mm-hmm.
Attach it to the profile. How come I got 3 of them here now?
Probably because we created 3 of them without realizing it.
Okay.
End point would be the opposite end of the curve.
Now go down here, do this thing.
Yeah.
There we go. So now I got
And
this one.
entity to attach to that second line. It's not finding it. Why is it not finding it? Okay.
It escaped and it found it just fine, I guess. I don't.
All right. And then the next one, that little short curve.
Profile. Do this. Click on.
The profile line first.
Attach the attendee. Click it right there.
And then the next one.
And attach it to that.
Yeah. And then down to the next curve. Oh, we got 2 curves there, so.
Should I just delete these like that?
Yeah. Okay, so grab your profile. Curve. Endpoint. Endpoint. Escape. And there you go.
Got a profile.
And across the bottom, you've got existing ground and finished ground. The finished ground, no, in the bar across the bottom, yeah.
Okay.
The existing ground is 2 decimals, proposed is 3.
Oh, okay. Write that down.
You can change those.
Oh, okay. For now
Yes.
it's 2, and then is there a label for that, or that's something we do in another?
Select them, click one of them, right click, and edit band style, band details, major station, yep, compose label, and in the station value, that's where you would change 0 plus 0, 0, 0. Highlight the text in the window. Make your changes in the precision, in your station
Can I put
character.
like a prefix on or something, or no?
Yeah, if you want.
Where would that go?
You would just type it in front of the, but go ahead and change your station character position first. 1 plus 0, 0, 0. No, not
This one? Oh, this one.
that one. To 1 plus 0, so it matches what our, and then push that over. And then in the window, in the black window, click in front of the station value so that you don't have it selected, all that. Okay, click below it. Oop.
Well, let me do it. Okay, click here.
There, now just type in what you want as the prefix.
Existing.
That's the station, that's station, not elevation.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
say okay there. Come over to the component name, e.g. elevation.
It's existing ground elevation. Okay, that's what I would do
Yeah.
here. Click on here and say existing.
EKS, and then highlight the text, and you can change your precision to 0.1, but 0.1 meter, that's quite a bit. Let's see, what else? You can also change the color.
Okay.
Yes.
No, so that's all right. I'll change all that because I'm sure I'll be in there. I just want to make sure I can read it again. So that's
There you go.
okay. Cool. So now, how to make this into a road?
Okay. Now we've got our 3 profiles.
Okay.
Now we get to create the corridor.
Okay, it's called a corridor.
Yep.
Let me close this.
Mm-hmm. So go up to corridor, create simple corridor, description, what's it, the ski,
Its name. Steve.
yep,
For slow Steve.
and the corridor style. You've only got one.
Mm-hmm.
You can create a new one or use it.
I'll choose this one for now. I want to take your whole day with me here, so.
Corridor layer. What layer do you want to put it on? Okay.
Let's leave it there for now.
All right. Click OK. And it's asking you to select the baseline alignment or press enter.
Okay.
So press enter.
Press enter. What if what is that asking me for?
It's asking you for the center line alignment in plan view right now. And you've only got one.
That's it right there, right?
Yep. So you
So
pick,
should I click that?
yeah, you can pick the green line. That one.
Okay.
Okay. Alignment
And,
in your selection.
and alignment, okay.
Okay, now select the profile. And this is our finished ground profile. So go over to the profile grid and select that profile we just created, the blue one. And profile.
Okay.
And now it's asking for an assembly,
Okay.
which we don't have yet.
Okay. So we put enter or
Yeah, press enter.
okay.
And we've got to make the assembly, so go ahead and cancel. Because
Okay.
now open your tool palette. Not the, that's the tool space. We want the tool palette that's got all the, yep, that one. And
We got a lot of no ones in there.
yeah, right click down here where all those tabs are. Yeah. Ew, I can't. What?
You want to know what they are?
Yeah.
This is road and edges,
Okay.
and this is like equipment, like park benches and stuff like this. This is terrain. So this is like, you know, elevation points, etc.
Okay, just a second. Let me get mine open so I can tell you which one we want to look at for. We want.
I might not be there. I may have to find it. This is something they downloaded from the other office.
Oh,
They
okay.
have all these different details and stuff they want to use as their quote unquote templates. But I'm not sure.
Do you have one that's called assemblies? Metric?
No, that's why it's been overwritten by this one they did.
Oh,
Is there a way
okay.
to add more to this?
Yeah. Open Explorer. That's a read-only palette, but that's okay.
New one?
Actually, just open Windows Explorer, File Explorer. And go to, let me find out where they are. Go up one folder to ENU. One more. Autodesk. Content packs.
Yeah, right there. That's probably it. Civil 3D
Yeah.
reference.
So
Oh,
2011 doesn't really have plan profile. Type in content browser at the command line in AutoCAD.
content browser.
Yeah. Enter. There we go. Quarter modeling catalogs metric.net. Bingo. Assembly. See that eye drop button? That little eye in the circle?
Mm-hmm.
Click and drag that into your drawing. And where are you?
Let's create a new one first.
Well, you've got the new one in there now, so Now you've got two of them. So go back to your content browser. It should still be open. And use that eyedrop and drag it onto that palette. It won't let you.
No, they've locked it because they don't want people changing their details like this drivable concrete and asphalt and stuff. So
Yeah.
So I'm kind of, am I up a creek now? Because they won't let me do that, or what?
Well, what we're looking for is the generic subassemblies. Or they may even have typical assemblies, but didn't see it on there.
Well, I'm wondering what this is right here, this reference XML.
Well, that's probably it, but
How do I get to that?
well, you just tried, but you can't use it.
That's what this is?
Yeah.
That. Wouldn't it say Norway right here, or is it?
No.
Because you got
Why?
metric base. References.
Open up the metric catalog again. Right-click on assemblies. No, it's not letting you. Go ahead and open it. Now, right-click on common assemblies. See if you can drag that one in.
Into my new palette here?
Yeah. Click the eyedrop. Nope.
So it's something they did with locking this down. Now we're screwed.
Yeah. Let's go through your palettes that you've got in there. Go ahead and click on one that's got road sections or something in it. Can't really see what they are, but
No, I think I need to change my back to my add customized palettes. Hey, wait a minute. Can I add it
okay.
here?
All right. Right-click on assemblies.
Common assemblies.
No, the one above that. Assemblies. Right-click, import. And go out and find, that's a palette group. Not the XML, but try and they're both palette groups. Paper space.
See, the biggest problem is they're using this for landscape architecture, easy drag and drop.
Yeah.
Put my detail in here, boom. The problem is they don't anticipate us doing anything with roads. But that's basically all I'm doing outside of my general LA work. I'm doing a lot of roads stuff.
Well, contact your IT and, have them add that metric tool palette to yours. They can do that individually.
Mm.
they've just got to give you access to it.
Add this one here,
Yeah.
the 3D Civil Norway XML.
Yep. And also have them unlock the content browser so that you can drag from there into your palettes.
The content browser. It's this
Yeah.
here.
No,
Or is it
that one.
this one here?
Yeah. So that you've got access to this because you want the corridor modeling catalogs metric.net. You want to be able to add things from there.
What's all this? Oh, it's an existing catalog or website. Can I go here?
Well, that is the catalog.
Well, can I go to that same location from this here?
You'll just see an ATC there. Nope. XML files. All right. Open. Okay. Not a valid catalog. So,
Okay, new catalog. Browse.
Find where they are.
That was
Local,
up there.
Autodesk.
It's app data.
So you've got to go through C, users, local, Autodesk, content packs. Okay. And okay. There's your new catalog. Now if you open that, there's nothing in it.
How do we add things to the new catalog?
Or you would click down at the bottom. Nope. Open that.
Open this.
And now you've got a new category, a new package, or a new palette. But it doesn't matter because they've got you locked down from it.
So I can't add anything to this.
No. Well, you can add it, but you don't have access in your tool palette.
That sucks.
Well, what we can do, I don't want to break your Civil 3D, though, is we could actually go in and add the path to that in your options.
Okay.
So go to options, close that, and go all the way to the left for files, and tool palette file location, third one from the bottom. And notice it doesn't have local, the local, app data local.
No.
So add and browse and go find C. Yep. Users, Dean, app data, local, Autodesk. Is it
Here?
content packs or?
Content packs. That's where it has the Civil 3D XML and metric base and metric profile.
Okay.
Apply. Okay.
And it looked like it tried to do something, but Nothing yet.
Close this and open it again.
Okay, click on your new palette. And then go to your content browser. Or did that close?
That closed.
Okay.
Did I type in content browser?
Yep. Now open your corridor modeling catalog. And see if you can drag that in now.
Assemblies?
Yeah.
Oh no, okay, it's this here. No.
Nope. Yeah, they've got you locked out of it.
Okay.
But go ahead and close that. Close the content browser. Go to your options. And profiles. The profiles tab.
Oh, profiles. Okay, see, profiles.
Double click on C3D Norway. Set current.
Is that current?
Okay.
Changed everything.
Now open your tool palette. Nope, that's tool space.
Oh, sorry.
Bingo!
There they are.
All right. I knew there was a way we could get it. What we want to do is drag that basic assembly, which is just a typical road section, and drag and drop it over. I always like to put it, down close to the profile I'm working with. Yep. And pick a point. Okay. Now, hit escape, or you're going to end up with two of them.
Okay.
All right. Now, are you going to have curb and gutter on this?
No, what we're going to have is, I can show the profile on the other one.
Okay.
Oh, that's the wrong one. So I'm going to reset up all my things again. I hate doing that.
No, because when we're done, we'll switch back to the Nova Point profile.
I'd like to just import all my settings and toolbars and stuff and then keep that so I don't have to worry about that Nova Point stuff. But
Well, that's easy to do. You got a custom CUI?
well, I've got one that I thought was the one I wanted called Mac, but there's one from the last class we did. There's no more. I have one I think I saved on my desktop, but I can open up that for sure.
Well, remember, there's a difference between a CUI and a profile from 2010 on.
Okay. What's a CUI? Because that's a
Custom user interface.
interface, right?
And that's what determines what toolbars and ribbons and everything are showing.
Oh, I want that to be the same no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a typical profile here.
Okay, so it's just pavement and
Pavement on this downside, and then grass on the upside, and then a wall wherever we need it.
oh, okay.
See if you look here.
Yeah.
And as far as the distance goes, see, I'm missing my buttons already. I can do the measure with distance, just like a tape measure.
DI.
So what See how big it is. So there's 3 meters on each side.
Okay. So switch back to the other drawing. And first thing we're going to do is select the curb, either one. Delete.
All of it, or just like this?
Yeah. Delete. Select the sidewalk on that side. Nope, that's pavement. You want the over to the right a little bit more, where you've got the blue line and then the wide white line and then the blue line.
Oh,
that one. Yeah.
This?
That's an assembly, so, or a sub-assembly, so it's all one piece. Delete that. Okay, now you've got your cut and fill on that side. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Delete the curb, delete the sidewalk. Okay, so that's our basic shape.
Okay.
Now we're going to select any part of that, right click, and assembly properties. No, that's the sub-assembly. That's just for that piece of the sub-assembly. Down, right there. Okay, now if you go to construction, this is what builds your assembly. You've got your lane outside. So if you click on that, lane outside super right, and in that top right window, that tells you what it's made of.
Okay.
Pavement 1 depth, pavement 2 depth, base depth, sub base.
Okay.
Yeah. So the width is 3 meters, which that's right. That's what the other one was, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay. And that's default slope minus 2%.
So you want to do 2.
No, minus 2.
Let's change this. Well, so what we want to do here, I'll just tell you what I'm doing here. Oh, can I close this? Or too late? Cancel this. We want to have it do this at a 2%, then have a drainage swell, and then 2%.
Oh, okay. So you would actually use a divided highway then, instead of this.
So I just delete this, or I just kind of change it?
Delete the whole thing. And drag that divided highway in. Drop it in there. Hit escape to get out of it. Okay.
Okay, so now I click on these individually and change them?
Yeah, sub-assembly properties. And then parameters. Your ditch width, 0 if it's a V-ditch.
0 if it's a V-ditch?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm probably going to have like a 0.25 on the bottom. That work?
Yeah. You just build your section using that right there. Your ditch slope, 4 to 1, 2 to 1.
Double click on it. 2 to 1.
And then hold the ditch side slopes, shift the ditch. No, you want to hold the ditch center line. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Left median width, 6.6 meters. That is the slope.
That's this
How
right
far?
here.
Yeah.
How far it goes from the center, or how far it goes up?
How far it goes from the center.
Oh, I don't want that very long. I want to like half a meter.
Okay, so, and as you make these changes, click apply and you'll see the change happen right there on screen.
Okay, yeah, that's good. So I hit apply.
Blip.
What did I do?
Half meter, that's a little short. Looks like.
Well, let's see, we can go a meter. Let's go 1.1 meter. That's 3 feet, 4 feet long.
Okay. And then do the same thing for the right one. And you've got a paved shoulder there.
Okay, we don't want that.
So set that to, no, just set it to 0. Paved extension is 0. Pavement depth, 0. Yep, that one.
That pavement depth, we want to have a depth, don't we?
You don't have any pavement there, so you wouldn't need a depth.
What side is this on?
That's typical for both, but it's not the pavement. It's, you're dealing with the ditch itself right now.
Oh, okay. So it's 0 there. 0 there.
Yep. And 0 in the base depth. And 0 in sub base. And your left turn and right turn. Okay. Click apply.
Oh, because I'm only dealing with the ditch right now, because I'm doing the sub-assembly.
Yeah. And you see that little blue line there. That's all there is. Okay. That is your sub-assembly. Now to get the pavement, you would click on the right or the left.
This one's going to be pavement, this will be grass.
Okay. Right click, sub-assembly properties, parameters, and your width, 3 meters. Crown point on inside, yes.
What does that mean?
Click apply and see it.
Going to crown here.
Yeah.
We want it to crown here, though. We have to go back this way, don't we?
Well, change your slope to 2%. Yeah. Now click apply. Bip. See it
Okay,
jumped
so it's
up.
crowning here.
Yeah. And then you set your pavement section and all that. Whatever you need.
Okay.
Pavement
So we're
1.
actually going to crown it here, but we don't want to crown it. If we don't crown it, then it's going to just have a one-side fall, right?
Yeah.
No, it didn't do that.
Well, what you're seeing at that break point, that's the shoulder.
Oh, that's the shoulder. This is the shoulder right here.
Yeah. That's
okay.
that's another sub-assembly in this assembly.
Okay. And we're going to take that off. We don't want a shoulder.
Right.
Okay, well, I'll leave these. These are fine for now. This.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now pick that sub-assembly for the shoulder and delete.
I'll just hit delete, yeah.
Yep.
This one, have this.
That one. Pick
I'll go
that.
back to it.
Pick that.
Uh-huh.
And right-click. Sub-assembly properties. Parameters. And in there you should have something for an offset. No? Okay. Deep fill, medium cut, side left, include daylight. Well, where is it? I don't see the offset. Okay. Click OK. There we go. Yeah, I just had to refresh it. So. Okay. Now do the same thing on the right side.
Okay, this is going to be 3.
3. And 2%. Just delete the minus sign. And even though it says pavement, you know, we can change the material to grass in the codes.
Okay. This would be the same though, because I need to build it
The same section on both sides,
pretty much. Yeah.
subsection and everything. Okay, apply. Bip. Okay. Now pick that one, delete, pick the last one. There you go. All right. Now, I don't know why it's not drawing the slope in there, but that's parameters, ditch width.
So that's, should it be the whole, is that the whole ditch width, or is that the base of the ditch?
That's the base of the ditch.
See, and that, I guess the thing too is this whole thing here has to be 6 meters basically, or yeah, some places it can't be much more than that. See. That comes 290. So. Grabbing something, but you know, if the whole thing is not very wide, like from here to here is
15 meters or something.
play with that. 10.
10.
Some places it's pretty close. So I'm basically going to have a 6 on each side and a little ditch in the middle.
Okay.
Or 3 on each side and a little ditch in the middle. So this will work. I just need to maybe shorten it up a little bit.
So set it to a V ditch.
That's make it
0. Yeah. And apply. Okay. Median, pave shoulder, extension. Yeah. Okay. So click OK. We have our assembly. That's what we needed.
Okay.
So now we can go up to corridor.
Corridor.
Simple. Create simple corridor. And, you know, name it ski or whatever your road is.
Okay.
And style is basic, so that's good.
Okay.
The only style you got. All right, okay. Press enter. This is the quick way to do it. Okay, you've only got one alignment.
Okay.
Enter again.
Select the profile.
Just press enter. And your profile, center line.
Select assembly or this. Okay.
And there's your assembly, the only one you got. Okay. All right. Now the surfaces, where it says click here to set all, click on that, and you want to tie into the, see over there where it says description? That's why I push to use that description.
Right.
So you don't have to try and remember what you named that surface or that alignment or that profile.
Right.
So click OK.
We're lucky this time. We know what it is.
Yeah. So that set all of it. Now if you had width or offset targets, so, like you've got that existing wall that's going down there on the one side that you're going to keep, you could actually create an alignment out of the points from that wall and target that alignment.
So they come, so they cut or build down to that point.
Yeah. Same thing with slope or elevation targets. You know, if you created a outside profile of where you're going to match existing ground, you know, the top of wall or foot of wall, you could set the outside elevation profile, left and right.
Okay.
But
because I do have parameters in this one.
yeah, so here we're just going to, you know, accept it as it is. We're just going to tie into the surface. Click OK. And see, we don't have any border or boundaries, so it's going way out there. But go ahead and regen. Regen all. REA. Okay. So we've got something down at 0, 0 that is not playing well. So if you zoom down to 0, 0, zoom window -1, 1 to -1, 1, or
zoom and then window.
Window W -1, -1,
-1 interior -1.
-1 tab -1 enter 1, 1. Yep. There we go. We got everything tying in down there.
What is this?
So run an audit. AUDIT. Yes. Enter. And now zoom extents and regen. Okay, close the drawing and reopen it and see if that fixes it. We may end up having to promote the existing surface in here in order for it to tie in. It's probably connected to the reference point.
So now open or close it all the way?
Go ahead and reopen that drawing. Nope, it didn't like it. Okay. So we'll go to our tool space. Prospector. Surfaces. In the data shortcuts.
Okay.
And which one did we tie into? That one?
The ground. Yep.
Okay, right click, promote. And that's good. Okay. Reference already exists. All right, go back to the tool space. the surface at the top. No, go up to surfaces in this drawing,
Okay.
and then gang beam, or whatever it's called. Right click, promote. Okay, so now it's actually a surface in this drawing.
Okay.
And now go up to your corridor, and you should, no, just grab those orange, red lines there.
Okay.
Right click. Corridor properties. And surfaces. There we go. All right, click that first icon over on the left. So that's going to give us our corridor surface. And surface style will be contours 1 in 5 design. Okay.
Apply.
We're not done yet.
Okay.
Okay, the next icon. What's that one say? Whoa, you didn't want to do that. Undo. Well, actually, you can just, no, you got to pick one. The second one. Nope, that one. Hit the red X. And the next one, red X.
Do this.
Yep. Nope, one at a time. So just start at the bottom and work your way up. Okay, there we go.
So I don't want to click on that.
No, because that's what that does is create a separate surface for each piece of the subassembly.
Oh.
You know, so you could go through and create a surface of your where the sub base is, and another one for your base and pavement 2 and pavement 1, and that allows you to calculate everything. All right, now boundaries. Boundary tab. Right click. Add automatically. And we want to use, we don't want the hinge. Try add from polygon. See if it'll, now zoom up there and pick your, that green, the red one.
The red one.
Yeah. Nope, won't let you. Yeah, that one. The light green. Nope. No, it won't let you. Okay, automatically from, let's see, ditch out. Apply and see what happens.
Change something, but
Yeah, but it didn't change everything.
much.
Okay, go back to surfaces. And the data type drop down.
Data type.
Up, up, up,
There.
over, there.
There.
Okay, this is where you can bring in the different pieces of your corridor, but that's not what we want. trying to figure out why it's, what those green and orange lines are contours going down to 0, 0, and they shouldn't be. But, okay. Go ahead and click OK.
So those are just the contours from the edge of the ditch?
Yeah, that's going for your ditch. So we must have something, don't know, wrong in that corridor. In the assembly.
In the assembly here?
Yep.
Is it that guy here?
Yep.
Or is it because we have nothing to stop?
We got that. It's the section in the center that's dropping down to 0, 0.
Okay.
So if you delete that,
And then regen, see what happens? Or just update anything? Or
yeah, regen. Zoom out. Oh, pick your corridor.
pick this?
That's the assembly.
Oh, okay, pick this here.
Right click, rebuild.
Okay.
And now if you click on that corridor, right click, object viewer, down. And just actually shows you what it looks like.
You know, that's based on the existing, for the survey data.
Yeah.
So it didn't really change much. Pretty
Well,
cool.
it's not really flat. If you click front on the, yeah, that view cube,
Yeah. Front. How do you zoom without running too fast? Let's see. Why won't let me just zoom in on it? Perspective. I don't know why. Let me do that. There we go.
yeah,
Okay, so it does go down here.
yeah. It's just, you're looking at the profile exaggerated 5 to 1,
Mm.
you know, and this is 1 to 1. So it's, you're not going to see the massive difference. And that's one thing that when you present a profile or a section to laymen, lay people, they can't picture the exaggeration of the scale. You know, they see Well, you've got 3 lines there from this point to this point. Even though those 3 lines are, you know, 1/10 of a meter, you know, it looks massive because it looks like it's 15 meters instead of 1.5.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know, and this, well, you can actually do a presentation view if you go to your view menu and where it says top, bottom, left, click that drop down arrow. Yeah, that one. And go to southeast or northeast isometric. Pick one of those. And then find where it went. Should be at the top of that big gray line.
Still sending something down to the bottom for some reason.
Yeah.
Oy.
But in this, you could actually go in and set your surface styles in model to show, yeah, select the surface. Nope, that's the corridor. That's, you want the surface.
This surface?
That surface. Surface properties. Edit, no, edit the style. Display and elevations. Analysis. You won't be able to do too much with it because of the elevations. Blues, you know, you can change blues to land or whatever.
Okay.
And apply. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's a little bit of a difference there. I don't know what this one up top is, though. Oh, that's the actual surface, but what you see in color down below is the representation. Yeah.
So I need to change this to something that's smooth or whatever.
Yeah.
That's here.
Yep. Edit. And display. Model.
If we want to turn off the... No, we want to have this on. How can we get rid of those?
The 10.
Move it over.
Okay. Scroll up. Triangles are off. But why are they being shown? Elevations, use surface elevation. That's strange. That's slopes and slope arrows.
So it shouldn't be shown, right?
No, they shouldn't. Because they're turned off. Go ahead and turn them on in there. Oh, you're in plan again. View direction model. That's why. Turn them off there. And apply so you can see what happens. Didn't do much. Why is it still showing 10? Oh, okay. Go up to view. And where is it? View settings. because it's still showing in View Manager. Preset views. Would we choose southeast isometric? Yep. Okay. That's strange because we turned the 10 off, but it's still showing it.
Hmm. And what are the blue lines now? We just added a watershed, I think, didn't we?
Yeah, that's your watershed.
Oh, it's all this stuff.
There it is. Those are your slope arrows. And your watershed labels.
We don't want that. As this is existing.
Yeah, you don't really need your watershed for the existing or the labels. So display, yeah.
No, that's the wrong layer, the wrong surface. Because we have this surface.
Which is the same surface.
Oh, I thought we were doing everything on the survey.
Edit the style. Yeah, apparently you grabbed the SOCI instead of the survey.
Okay, so edit the style.
And go to model. Turn your slopes and slope arrows off. And your watersheds. And okay. That's better. Still giving you a 10, but now if you
This is the base map that we got from the SOCI.
yeah.
And where is the survey data?
That would be, go ahead and set that SOCI surface, pick it,
Okay.
right click, edit surface, nope, you got the extra up there. Still got the extra.
Why don't I turn those off?
We're going to go down to the one below that.
Down here.
Right click, surface properties, surface style, no display. Okay. There we go. Now you'll be able to get the surface. Yeah, there's that other light green one, that one. Surface properties and
Survey data.
yeah. Now we'll edit that. Go to the model tab. Triangles are off. Elevations are on. Major. Okay. Yeah, you can turn the border on if you want, or not. Go to analysis. Elevations. That's land, so that's okay. Display types. 2D solid, 3D faces, or hatch solid. Apply. Okay. Okay. Or apply. There we go.
So now this is, okay, now we're going to compare these with the other now. But there should be some cut in here, right?
Yep.
Right about here, it should be a cut. Is that what this bed is?
Yeah. Well, no, that's just a range. You know, that's an elevation range.
Hmm.
So if you select,
So this we could do the same thing with, right? No, we can't change the corridor stuff.
yes, we can, because we're going to create a surface from that corridor.
Okay.
So right click, corridor surfaces, and that's right there. So surface style, click the edit button, and elevations, we want major contour and elevations turned on. And then go to analysis. Open elevations, change 2D solid.
We want to change this to, we want to keep this in blue, right? Because we want to keep it different than the other.
Yeah, or pastels, either one. And hatch solid. Apply. Okay. 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 Where'd it go?
Not up here.
Go to your tool space. Open that. Definition. Oh, there's nothing in there. It's a corridor surface, so why is it not shown? Okay, go down to your corridors.
Here?
Yeah. Open that corridor. That's the alignment. It should have created that surface.
So we do it here?
Yeah. Rebuild that.
No, it didn't do it.
Okay, go back to your tool space. Down there at the bottom where it says target, in the window down, click on that. Okay, that's there. Width, slope. Alright. Click OK. Select the corridor. Right click. Corridor surfaces. Okay, we've got the surface. Data type. Yeah, length is good. So specify code top and add that.
Should add?
Yep.
Let's not do anything.
Well, okay. Change to a different code. Try pavement. See if it'll add that one.
Nope. Not going to add anything.
Okay, go to data type and change to feature lines. And ditch out. Add. Oh,
Nope.
select the surface down in the window first. Okay. Now, links,
Here.
add. There we go. Add as break line, yes. So that's all of the top. So apply. Okay. That's better.
Okay, so that's showing the difference between the existing.
Yeah.
I gotta rotate that. How do I do that? We gotta go back over here.
Yeah, just,
Re-rotate.
yeah, you can go to southeast or top or whatever. Because the solids won't show up until you go to an isometric.
Now I can't compare that to the other surface until I do an orbit.
Yeah.
Don't see much difference between the two there, but probably not the first one.
Well, there won't be in that area because we're tying in so close. But go up where you had that cut off the top of the hill.
It's thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's going to crash on me too much.
But anyway, we got your three surfaces, your alignment, your assembly, and the corridor and corridor surface.
Yeah, so it just basically told me that I'm got a lot longer to go.
So.
Because we did this relatively quickly, but now I've got to figure out how to use it to present, use it to manipulate. I mean, I'm basically learning it all over again, because this is what they do in Nova Point. You know, they just have a different window. You know, they click on the different.
Oh, for the sections?
Yeah.
Actually, that's pretty quick in Civil 3D. You just, while we're waiting for that, I'll take, well, I don't have a drawing at that point, but you just go to sections, or, yeah.
Cancel. Wait. Sometimes that helps. Sometimes it doesn't. And it's not going to help this time. There is no solution to the problem.
No, you're using Civil 3D. Live with it. That's it. Him and his family.
Oh, you look at my desktop.
Yeah, my wife was asking me, who's that?
It's me. This one probably. Let's see here.
Yeah,
10 minutes ago.
it's only 1 meg. Okay, it crashed before we built the surface, so. But, so,
We built it. We built it right away, didn't it? It wasn't.
no, it crashed before we built the corridor surface, before we added the data.
So we have to do here, corridor surfaces.
Select that one and add that. Add its break line, apply, okay. Now you can see the surface in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just control it with the display.
Mm-hmm.
But now what we want to do to generate your sections, we can do it real quick.
Okay.
Go ahead and set your view back to world or plan, top. Yeah. Okay. Go to the home tab on your ribbon. Section views. And, well, we got to create sample lines first, so one up, sample lines, select an alignment or press enter, because we have only one.
Okay.
And sample line style will be a road sample line, probably because you don't have many others.
Right.
Label style, section name, that's good. And then what do we want to sample? Our existing ground and our corridor surface.
Okay, now we have the survey data, which is Gongvayan, and we have Gongvayan again.
Yeah, the bottom two are probably your, yeah, if you see those little arrows in there,
Mm-hmm.
those are the data shortcuts. So you can uncheck those two because we've already referenced.
Right, promoted them, whatever.
Yeah. And style for 4-slot ST. That one?
Mm-hmm.
Where it says existing ground, change that to, click on it, proposed, or finished ground. Okay. And
this?
that one, click on that. And this is where the codes determine what gets drawn in the section. You know, if it's pavement or grass or wood chips, whatever.
Okay.
You know, once you get your codes defined, you would choose all codes with hatching.
Okay.
And OK. And click OK. And it's, look at your toolbar up there in the top left corner.
Okay.
Now right now it's giving you a chance to just pick one, pick a spot. But if you click on the down arrow next to the where that little red line is, one more.
Here.
That one.
Okay.
Click on that. By range of stations. And here it's going to ask you from alignment start, yes. Alignment in, yes. How wide do you want it? 10 meters, 15 meters. And this is right and left.
This is complete. So we want 10 meters wide or 20 meters wide.
Well, that would give you a 40-meter section because you've got,
Okay, this is each.
yeah, each side of the center line.
Oh, we only want to go 5 then.
Yeah.
Well,
7.5, so you get into the property.
okay.
7.5 on that one. And then increment along tangents. How often do you want the sections?
Every 10 meters.
Okay.
Every station, basically.
Okay. Yep.
And what about these? Doesn't matter?
Same thing, 10 on curves.
Okay.
And you don't have any spirals. Additional sample controls at range start, end, horizontal control points. Okay, click OK. And enter. There you go.
Error, error.
Yeah. Intersection with what? Scroll that, pull that bar over a little so we can see what it says. Intersection with target could not be computed. Okay.
Offset free.
With the corridor. All right.
Holy cow.
Yeah, it's giving you a big, it's telling you exactly what it can't find and where. Okay, 256 characters is as far as it'll go. All right. So go ahead and click the green checkbox. Clear that. So you've got all your sections there, or sample lines.
Okay, oh, these here, yeah.
Yeah. So now you go to section views, create multiple views, and your alignment, your sample line group, station range, automatic. We can just accept everything as it is. The station view name, that would give you your station and the counter. Station 0 plus 10. You don't really need the next counter portion of that section view name. So click next. Placement options. We're going to use a group plot style. What options do we have in there? Okay, basic it is, or standard, either one. Next. Offset range, automatic, left and right, 7.5 meters. Next. Elevation, automatic, varies. Next. Display options. All right, we're going to clip the grid at the existing.
Right here or at the survey?
The survey.
Survey, yeah.
And we want our labels to show for the bottom one.
For the
Yeah, the finish.
labels?
So the labels will be FG section labels. Okay. Next. Data bands. What do you want to see across the bottom of the section? And your band set, where it says offsets only up at the top.
Okay.
You can do major station offset and elevation. And then down at the bottom allows you to edit those settings.
Okay.
And then create section views.
Okay.
Zoom out. And I usually put them right above because it's going to start drawing them at the bottom left corner.
Okay, so go up or down, that's what
It goes up and to the right.
okay. Boom.
And there you go. You can just,
Errors.
yeah, click that green check. All right, zoom in there. Yeah, there's some errors, but a lot of it is elevations.
So this is, wait a minute, what's this up here? That's my,
Existing ground from the survey.
okay. And this is my new ground?
Yeah, but it's still set at 0, and it shouldn't be. Something is not right, because that quarter section should tie into the finished ground profile, but it's pulling out at 0.
Mm-hmm. That was what was wrong before, or what? I don't.
Yeah, that's
why this is all stretched out.
yeah. Did you have your snap on?
When
Right.
When did this?
When we created the corridor, I wonder if it snapped to 0, 0.
I don't know. Can we just change that now? Or no?
Yeah.
I mean, if I click where's the quarter? Is this
That's the boundary.
a second? Hold on. Quarter.
Okay.
Properties?
Corridor properties. And surfaces. We've got that. Boundaries, slopes. Parameters. Go over to the top one. No, alignment, BL, alignment, knee,
There? Okay.
and then slide over so you can see target. Click on that. That's right. Why is it picking up 0 elevation?
Is it gone by on this 0 elevation?
No, it shouldn't be. That's our target surface, so that's where it's tying in on the outside cut and fill. So, okay. Alignment, the profile. That finished ground profile is CL, right?
The finished ground profile.
Yeah, the red line in the profile.
Yeah, we call it CL, yeah.
Well, for some reason it's not picking it up, because it should be up there at elevation, and it's not.
Knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off.
So does that let me go back to do it, or do it again, or, I mean...
Can you e-transmit this set of files to me?
Sure.
And I'll take a look at it, because there's something wrong in there. So yes, save.
Oh, I gotta cancel that. File. Save as. Because this is from the rebuilt version after the crash.
Oh yeah.
So,
But yeah, just package it up and upload it to Dropbox. And I'll download it and
okay.
see what's wrong with it. We'll fix it.
I'll call it Turloop, but no, where was I going to put it? It's under group.
Well, it was under the, yeah,
Logs material. Cart room log.
up one, right?
I'm going to call this recovered.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, and then just do an e-transmit and upload it to the Dropbox, and I'll go in, because the process we went through is the process you normally go through to get your sections and that. But it's coming up with a 0 elevation, so I got to figure out why it picked up the wrong elevation.
okay, well, I appreciate your help so far.
And I've got this recorded, so as soon as the recording gets done rendering, I'll upload it to Amazon and send you the link.
Okay, we can try it again. I can try and see if I can work my way through it again, because I'm kind of at the point now where I want to be able to present this to the community that here's your 3 different, when we do those sections, I need to be able to show, here's your 1850 map, here's what is there now, and here's what I want to do with it. And show them the difference in this, each section. They can see the difference in the.
Yeah.
Plus, I've got to add the property line. I've got to add the houses. Got to add existing walls. So, got a lot to add to this thing. I'm just realizing now that after doing this that it's a lot deeper than I thought.
Yeah. The walls, you can do that with a feature line. Point to point to point. Just make sure that
with the property lines, because I have the property line corners.
Yeah, you can do it with same thing with the property lines, and with the wall you would just create a stepped offset for your toe of wall, bottom of wall, and top of wall.
Okay. So
if those points are top of wall, all you would do is do an offset, and then 0.001, and then drape that offset line along the surface, just like we did with the parking lot Saturday.
Yeah.
A feature line.
Saying, but I don't know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying, but you don't know what I'm saying. Watch the video.
So I know what you're mentioning, so I just got to go back and see how to do it.
Yeah.
There's a wall right here.
Oh, okay.
See, we're overlapping already, so we're going over our.
Yep.
We can't go over there. We've got to stay within this border here, and so there's a lot of little tweaks. But
yeah, and you would use that wall as an offset target. So as a boundary, if that's the wall that you've got to keep.
So it would just say, okay, I can't go any further than that. So it would just truncate my road, or would it throw the whole thing off into this side of it?
No, it would just stop it at the wall.
Okay.
So your slope would just go over and hit the wall and stop. You wouldn't have the, let's see, I'm going to
Right, but isn't
take control of your,
okay?
Yeah. That's a sample line, so. Maybe that's why it didn't find that, but it looks like it's beyond it.
Yeah. So that, like this blue line here, this from here to here is the left lane, right?
No.
And here's my ditch, or is this my slope?
That's your slope.
Fill?
You're cutting
This
fill.
is my road here. The
Yeah.
is my road.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. So I just have it stopped there. That's not. I thought that was the middle of the lane. Here's my ditch, and here's my other thing. But we don't have a ditch, huh? Okay.
Well, that's, no, right now, just, you've got a V there, but
Single road.
it's pavement and Yeah, like that.
We need to separate that and have a ditch in there, but okay. So this right here is what's hanging over that
Yep.
wall. Okay. Okay. Let's see, I gotta figure out where's the drop box.
Now, you should just be able to go to Dropbox.com and it should take you right to it after you sign in.
I've got Dropbox folder here somewhere. I share it with you, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Right there at the top. In your favorites.
Oh, right here. Yeah.
Yeah. So you just drag that file into that folder and it'll upload it.
Unlocks material, Cartburn log. It says standard zip. Where's the zip folder?
Down right there. Just drag and drop. And then drop it into Ting 3.
Because that's yours, right? You created that?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you can have it.
Okay. As soon as it gets uploaded, I'll get an email saying it's there, and I'll get this recorded and uploaded to S3 and send you the link, and then I'll take a look at, you know,
What happened?
yeah. And I'll let you know what it was and what I did to fix it.
Okay.
All right.